Hey everybody, here to do a review on this guitar. My disclaimer is that it was sent to me, but I'm going to give an honest review of it. It's a company called Marvell. I think that's what it's called, Marvell or Marvell. And, well, it's made in China, of course. But it's quite an elegant little guitar, let me tell you this. So first off, it's made of all solid wood, so you can see a beautiful top on it. It could be Sitka, looks like Sitka. If not, then it's Engelmann. Who knows? It's a beautiful spruce top. That's all I can tell you for sure. And the back and sides are Honduran rosewood, which is pretty awesome. And if you take a look, you can see it's got multiple bevels. So it's got an inside bevel, and it's got an outside bevel, and it's got a kind of a bevel in the lower bout down here, the upper lower bout. So you can kind of get 3 different percussion sounds, which is pretty cool. Same with the top. And yeah, you can get lots of different percussive sounds off of it. But what's interesting about it is, of course, it's got these little cutouts on top, which are pretty cool. As you can see, it's got like an abalone binding all the way around, an inside binding. It's just quite gorgeous, and binding on the back. And the neck looks like a one-piece mahogany. And of course, you can see their designer neck, but it's also a fan fret, right? So it's a fan fret, and it's got a rounded bridge, so you don't kind of pinch your hand when you're going down on it. It looks like it's a real bone. All this is bone. You got the bone pins, you got the bone saddle, bone nut. And what they've done is they scalloped the upper frets down here, and it's really clever how they've done it. It's like partial way, right? It's comes up to about the, I guess, just beyond the D string. But not the lower ones, right? So what that's good for is if you have long nails, if you can't, like a long thumbnail, and you don't want to, well, let me go down here. Just gives you a bit more clearance, so your nail doesn't hit down onto the fret, right? It's a bit helpful that way. It's tuned a bit lower, as you can hear. It's kind of that fan fret, it kind of crosses into that, like, well, not baritone range, but kind of like a low strum, right? I'm not sure what it's tuned to either, but that's the acoustic sound of it. So it sounds pretty nice. As you can hear, it sounds really awesome, but let's hear how it's plugged in, how it sounds plugged in. All right, so the tuners, of course, look like really quality tuners as well. So we are plugged in. So this pickup system is made by Bradley Clark, and he calls it the Supernatural system. It's the first time I've got my hands on it, but Bradley Clark has been involved with a lot of different pickup systems. For the early days, he was working with Maton and got that great Maton sound. Then he worked with Cole Clark, and that guitar was a killer sound as well. And now he's on his own, doing his own thing. And so, once again, it's called the Supernatural. And inside, you can see, I'm not sure what he's got going on inside, but there are 4 controls, actually 5 controls. There are 4 sliders, and then 1 push button. And the push button, I guess there's 3 presets, so it gives you different kind of colors for each preset. But I'm going to go through the tonality of each one of these tone controls. So here's the volume control. Okay, I've got it at max. I'm going to go all the way up with the treble. Pretty crispy. Go to the mid-range. Cool. Here's the bass part. So it's quite healthy boosts in each range. So I'm going to go to the middle. Let's pull it up. So here's the bass up there. don't like it too crispy. And let me just make sure that the amp is actually at flat. So we're running flat on the amplifier. And yeah, so let's, and it's normal. Yeah, so everything's flat there. So it sounds like it's got a preamp in it, right? It's quite beefy. Okay, so let's see what the presets are. So I believe there's 3. And when you push this little button inside, it flickers to either 1 green light, 2 green light, or 3 green lights. So let's see what we got. Okay, that's 3 right now. There's 3. Here's 1. More mid-sounding. Here's number 2, which I like the best. So there you have it, a guitar by Marvell, and it's pretty nice guitar, fairly heavy because of the Honduran rosewood, but spectacular looking. Wow. Now I'm going to unplug it for you, so hear how it sounds again without unplugged. And I'm running through a couple of Neumann mics here. So there you have it, a guitar made by Marvell, and it's custom shop obviously, and I don't know what they charge for this, but I'm sure it's a pretty penny because it's well constructed, beautiful guitar, and all solid woods and quite beautiful solid woods. This is a beautiful piece of Honduran rosewood, and that doesn't come cheap these days. And as you can see, pretty well done. And we forgot to mention, it comes with this beautiful case. As you can see, it's quite a gorgeous, kind of like a deep red, and well constructed. And it's like a flight case would work, quite thick. And the handle on it is beautiful leatherette. And I got nice snaps on it, really solid, really well done case. And when you lift it, it's comfortable to lift because of the angle of the handle. So. Well done, T. Marvell. You hit a home run. Stay safe.